Hey guys, it's Kyle again and welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. Today we're using everyone's favourite gun, the Taq-56. This gun was in Modern Warfare 2, it's also known as the Scar L. Today we're going to be comparing it to the new Taq Eradicator, which is an LMG version of the Scar. It's also known as the Hammer LMG from Black Ops 2. If you guys don't remember, Black Ops 2 had an LMG version of the Scar called the Hammer, and this is pretty much what the gun is. It's what it looks like. We are comparing it to the Taq-56, and we're going to make a separate video comparing it to the Taq V, because as far as I'm aware, the Taq-56 is the Scar L, and the Taq V that was in Modern Warfare 2 is the Scar H. The Taq V or the Scar H, it's the version of the Scar that's usually in Treyarch games. So to unlock the Taq Eradicator, by the way, you go to the challenges, weekly challenges. Week 4's challenges are here. The season ends in 4 days next Wednesday when season 1 starts. Now, I'm not aware of whether or not you can do these weekly challenges to get these conversion kit or the Taq Eradicator. I'm guessing there'll be a way to get them if you don't complete it in time, but week 4's challenges are here. We just did a video on this Golden River camo. You can complete challenges from all 4 weeks simultaneously to unlock this. You don't have to worry about missing a certain week. But yeah, just complete 5 challenges here and you unlock the Taq Eradicator. And yeah guys, let's just get into it. And as always, if you are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe for more. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Which of these two guns do you think is better in Modern Warfare 3? Taq-56 class, you know how it is. I never used this underbarrel on Modern Warfare 2. The recoil's a little bit worse on this game. I guess if you wanted to, you could take off the laser or a recoil attachment for this stock here because it increases aim walking movement speed, but I don't really see the point because this underbarrel here increases recoil control, but it also increases aim walking movement speed. So Taq-56 class, it's pretty good on this game. Here's my Taq Eradicator class. It's a bit similar, it's just I'm using the stock instead of a barrel. Nothing really increases damage range or recoil without sacrificing aim walking movement speed and ADS speed. This is the only barrel I would use. The only reason why I'm not using it is because of the aim walking movement speed. So if you did want extra damage range, you could put that barrel on. But apart from that, this is pretty much the class, guys, and enjoy the video. Alright, so the Taq-56 on Modern Warfare 3. Not Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they had the outskirts of this map be Al Mazrah? Just imagine you see the whole map. It's a real shame we never got this map as a DLC map during Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. Well, I guess we now know why, because they remade all the Modern Warfare 2 maps. It's sad that we're never going to properly get a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, the 2009 version. This is pretty much the closest thing we're ever going to get to it, but I think we're better off with this rather than the game being remastered. Because campaign-wise, both the campaigns were good. OG MW2's campaign is arguably the best one, or the most memorable one. In the multiplayer, I get what people are saying, like all the broken stuff, with all the broken things that people would have wanted to be remained untouched. I feel like people would have complained way more about the spawns on these maps if it was in an actual MW2 remaster. On this game, at least we actually get to see the maps in a brand new setting. Like, they're all redesigned, they all look good, they all actually look kind of brand new, instead of just being graphically updated versions of the old ones. I feel like this game will have the maps be appreciated more. Not to mention, if they added DLC guns into Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I feel like people would complain a lot because it's ruining the memory of it. Whereas with this game, you've got an absolute ton of weapons to use on this game. I feel like it's just better off remaking the maps for a brand new game rather than remaking the game itself. But yeah, this Taq-56. The actual visual recoil, you might notice the animation of the recoil with the iron sights, it looks weird. I mean, the thing is just, it's still so good on there. Oh. I was under the impression that they have nerfed a lot of these Modern Warfare 2 guns for this game, but my god is it still really good. I don't think it's quite meta level anymore. Not that it seriously bothered me or anything that they've nerfed this thing, I hate this gun. Don't get me wrong, I love the Scar as a weapon. But to have the same gun be the best gun in the game the whole year, it's just so annoying, man. Like, if they nerf the best gun in the game, or the best guns in the game, and they just make a different gun that's already in the game the best gun in the game. So say like the ACR that's in this game, it's the best gun. Say like they nerf this in Season 2 and they make the Bass be the best gun in the game. And then in Season 4 they nerf that and they make the Burst FAMAS the best gun in the game. If they're constantly changing the meta and they're actually providing good and consistent weapon balance updates, like they actually nerf the best guns and make some of the worst guns better, it'll feel kind of like Black Ops 2 and 3. With Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, I feel like those were the last two games where they actually weren't afraid to nerf the best guns on the game. The M8A7 and the VMP, they were the meta guns for a while on that game towards the end, but they weren't afraid to nerf guns like the Vesper. And in that game on Black Ops 3, they were constantly buffing and nerfing guns. Every update you had to find out which of the guns in the game were, you know, the best gun. With every major weapon balance update, you had to use all guns that got buffed and nerfed to find out which of them actually felt good, which of them was still good. And you know what, yeah? They did the exact same thing in Warzone 1. How many guns on Warzone 1 were the meta? That's what they need to start doing with multiplayer again. The constant weapon balance updates in Warzone, with a new meta being pretty much every season. The game felt fresh and new. Whereas with multiplayer nowadays, it's new maps and guns, and then it's just back to using the same gun you've been using since the start of the game. Alright, so now we have the Taq Eradicator. I honestly can't believe they put this in a weekly challenge and they didn't make us do it in the battle pass. Now for those of you guys that don't know, speaking of which, me talking about Black Ops 2 before, this gun, the Taq Eradicator, it's pretty much an LMG version of the Taq-56. Now in Infinity Ward games, they always do the Taq-56 type of Scar. It's a faster fire rate version of the Scar. It's called the Scar L. You guys will remember it from games like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, the OG version. Now in Treyarch games, they always do a slower fire rate version of the Scar. You know, like the Scar H in Black Ops 2. Or that Scar type of gun in Black Ops 4. Can't remember the name of it. The slower fire rate version of the Scar, it's the Scar H in the Treyarch game. So for those of you guys that don't know this, as far as I'm aware, the Taq-56 in this game that carried over from Modern Warfare 2, it's the traditional Scar L that's always been in Infinity Ward games. But the Taq-V, that's a gun in Modern Warfare 2, it's a battle rifle, it's fully auto. That gun has a slower fire rate than the Taq-56. From what I'm aware of, the Taq-V is actually the Scar H. It wouldn't make sense for them to make the Scar and then just make a slower fire rate version of the Scar and then just rename it. They are both separate guns. At least that's what I think it is. I swear I've seen somebody else say it, like a way bigger YouTuber say that. So for the Taq Eradicator, what I was getting at, speaking of which Black Ops 2, is that the Taq Eradicator is an LMG version of the Scar, which is also known as, in Black Ops 2, the Hammer LMG. This right here is a Black Ops 2 gun. So they're actually adding Treyarch guns into these games now. It might not seem like a big deal, but the stuff that's happened with the past two CODs, like with Modern Warfare 2 and 3, we have the first Call of Duty ever where guns from the previous game have integrated into multiplayer. People might not see this as a big deal, and they might see it as lazy marketing or a lazy attempt to just make the game look like it's got more guns and more content, but this is a sign of a step towards a COD Online type of game. They've been integrating the guns into Warzone 1 and 2. Since Cold War came out, I didn't think it would happen in multiplayer. I thought it would only happen in Warzone, but they've actually integrated guns into this game. Now obviously the plan was to have the Modern Warfare 3 guns in this game be put into Modern Warfare 2, but obviously because of the backlash from Modern Warfare 2, they've had to market this Year 2 DLC as a brand new game and have all the guns from Modern Warfare 2 carry over instead. Now with that not being a part of the original plan, that doesn't mean that this could be a one-off thing. And it's not just gun integration, but the fact that there's a plan for Treyarch's next game to have a Year 2 DLC in 2025. Every new COD we get from now on could have Year 2 DLC in its second year. And this could lead into Call of Duty games that could have Year 3 DLC. Like 3 years of the same COD, but we just get a batch of new guns and maps being added every November. But imagine, we're getting 2 years of the same game. It could lead into 3 years of the same game, and it could eventually lead into one singular Call of Duty game where they don't bring out a new one and they just add new content into it every year, like COD Online and COD Mobile. We're like 4 or 5 years away from knowing whether or not Infinity Ward's next COD could be the last time they do this Year 2 DLC thing, because we've got Treyarch's COD in 2024, the Year 2 for that in 2025, and then Infinity Ward's next COD in 2026. They very much could get a Year 2 DLC for what I'm guessing is going to end up being Modern Warfare 4. But this whole multiplayer DLC, whatever you want to call it, it's a good sign of things to come. And I think a decade down the line, if the franchise doesn't completely go to shit again, we very much could end up getting this standalone COD. A good sign of this is the fact that Black Ops 2 guns like this are being put in Infinity Ward games. Like, there's a sniper rifle coming in Season 1. It looks exactly like the ballista from Black Ops 2. There's another SCAR type gun that's coming in Season 1 as well, which is a bit confusing, called the Taq Eradicator. So that should be interesting. I've gone off on a massive rant here. When comparing this Taq Eradicator or the hammer to the Taq-56 or the SCAR L, if you guys been watching the gameplay, I think it's pretty obvious which one is better. Damage wise, I think they're on a similar level. Fire rate wise, obviously Taq-56 clears this gun. I've done my best with the recoil on the classes. I think the Taq-56 still does better in that too. This is obviously an LMG, so naturally the ADS speed is worse than the Taq-56. I think it's pretty obvious which one's better. The Taq-56 is clear of the Taq Eradicator. But the Taq Eradicator is pretty good on this game. You should try it out. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I always say, if you are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next video.